Good morning everybody, day number 15 and we're on the road again after a nice rest day yesterday. So we're leaving the monastery, which I'm pretty sad about because it's pretty awesome sleeping in a monastery, right? All that history, that's what I thought. Go to the gardens. Coimbre in the fog. Remember yesterday you could see the whole city. It's now purely in fog, which is where we're going. So this is the same bridge we crossed yesterday over the river. Look how foggy. It's actually pretty cool. It looks cool. And then that's Coimbre. See how we come through the fog? So Coimbre is slowly but surely appearing. What a beautiful little city. The last little bit of Coimbre before we leave. I think it's important. Today's leg from Coimbre is taking us to Milhada, which is about 23.2 kilometers. But I've decided that just in the town ahead, about a k and a half, is Sernadelo, which has a Albergue there that I'd like to stay at. So in total today I'm going to be walking 24.5, which I believe we can do it. It'll be a long day, but I believe we can do it. It's been a beautiful morning. I'm out in the countryside and I'm feeling strong. Mentally and physically, I'm feeling strong. So let's go. Hola, bon dia again. So I've been walking through quite a lot of these small villages, and they do have cafes, but all of them have been closed thus far. But yet the signs on their doors say that they're open on Sundays because it's Sunday today. So I'm not sure about what's going on there. But nevertheless, we keep moving on. And yeah, it's really lovely with the sun out, and so we'll keep moving to the next town until Shireen finds a nice little cafe where she can sit and have a nice cup of coffee and a pastel nata and possibly a toasted cheese and ham, because at this point it's heading to 11 o'clock and I haven't had a big nice breakfast, or it's coming to lunchtime. So while we're walking in the eucalyptus forests, so that gentleman's name is George and he's French and 73, and he's climbed 6 peaks So he was busy naming all the different peaks that he's climbed. But what a lovely guy. He's walking the Camino Santiago, Portuguese way. And what an inspiration. Hey? I'm so excited because it's 5 more days. I planned 5 more days until I reach Porto. And on top of, which is the halfway mark between Lisboa and Santiago de Compostela. So 5 more days, guys. And then I'm halfway there to Santiago. That is so exciting. And on top of it, I'm going to arrive in Porto on the 31st. So, again, don't really celebrate Halloween, but I do enjoy a theme and decorations, and I have no clue if the Portuguese even celebrate Halloween or put out decorations for Halloween. So far, I haven't really seen anything. None of the villages, none of the bigger cities. There's really been no sort of decoration for Halloween. So we'll see if Porto, which is so far my highlight, because Porto has already my heart, because I'm a Harry Potter fan. So a lot of the inspiration. So J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, lived in Porto for quite a few years of her life and got a lot of the inspiration for Harry Potter from some of the buildings there, the university, the fact that the students wear the cloaks just like the Hogwarts students. There is, as I said, the buildings, there's the bathroom there that inspired Moaning Myrtle's bathroom, lavatory. So there's certain things that are Harry Potter inspired from Portugal that J.K. Rowling took into her book. So there's quite a few spots I want to go and check out in Porto while I'm there. So I'll be staying a good 3 or 4 days in Porto. So looking forward to that. But yeah, yay! Excited! Okay, a little personal Bible study. This is first time I'm reading it, so this is speaking to me, and if it speaks to you, then that's great. I'm finding what God's trying to speak to me about, and just while I'm doing that, I'm just sharing it with you. So here it goes. Courage for the waiting. There are very few things harder than waiting. We wait for breakthrough, we wait for healing, we wait for doors to open in our lives. David was no stranger to the wait. He was anointed king and yet had to wait in the shadow of Saul. And as jealousy grows, David would have to wait even longer for the throne he was promised. But waiting isn't wasted when God is in it. Waiting is the classroom where courage is refined and faith is forged. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the presence of trust. David doesn't tell us to take courage because the wait will be short. He tells us to take courage because the Lord is worth waiting on. Every moment you choose to wait on God instead of rushing ahead is a declaration. I trust His timing more than mine. Waiting doesn't mean inactivity, it means refusing to grab for what God has already promised to give. And the longer you wait, the more you see that waiting isn't just about what you're believing for, it is about who you're becoming. In this current season of waiting, how is God inviting you to trust His timing with courage instead of control? Have a good day. Hola! Okay, so we've made it to the town of Milhada. Now I'm going to go straight through for about 1.5 km to a little village outside of this town because I'll stay at an albergue there. So that's it. Okay, I think I found it. Alright, that looks good, yes. Albergue. Peregrinos. Hilario. Okay, good stuff.